Hello, everybody. My name is Aravinda Korala. I'm the CEO of CAL. CAL is the world's largest ATM software company. We are headquartered in Germany and in the UK. This presentation is a short 5-minute presentation about TPMs and how to secure ATMs with TPMs. I'm going to go through this very, very quickly. At the end of the presentation, you will see a link to a detailed white paper. Please do feel free to download that. It is in Chinese as well. ATMs, of course, are cash dispensing machines, but it's not just about cash. It is about all the different transactions that banks can do. And of course, it needs to be secured because it's not just about securing the cash inside the ATM, but it's also about securing the connection to the bank's services, because the ATM is the gateway to those services. So if somebody can compromise the ATM, then they can potentially compromise the back-end services, could potentially compromise core banking, and so on. So TPMs are the root of all security of PC systems, and they should also be the root of security on ATMs as well. Every PC in the world gets delivered with a TPM inside. In China, you have a different device called the TCM. As far as I understand it, it's not necessarily delivered by default. As a bank, you will need to choose to install a TCM. But everything I'm saying here about TPMs should apply to TCMs as well. CAL has published a white paper on TPMs. Please do feel free to download that. As I say, TPMs are the root of trust. It is the place where secure keys can be stored in a hardware secure method. The TPM has several other features, such as what is called the core root of trust measurement, to secure the boot process of the PC core. And this is a critically important part of making ATM software fully secure, making sure that there's no malware, there are no rootkits, there's nothing really horrible inside the TPM, inside the ATM PC core. The TPM is the root of that security that makes sure that everything that is in the boot sequence and everything that is run afterwards is fully secured. There is a lot of detail to do with TPMs. Let me go to the next slide. There's a very interesting book that was published by what is known as the Trusted Computing Group, who designed the TPM architecture. This book is free to download, and you will see that there are lots of ideas there about how you can secure ATMs. This slide over here, I don't expect you to try to read it, just to give you some of the ideas from that book. In fact, there are 50+ ideas in that book. I copied some of them here, 45 of them. When you download that book, you'll be able to see what I mean. As you can see here, there are things about how to secure the VPN, how to secure the USBs. There are lots of details about what you can do using a TPM. So when I talked initially about TPMs as the way of securing ATMs, well, it's not just about the ATM. It's about any device, any hardware device that is on your network. This is a quick diagram to show you the concept here. You can see that every ATM has a TPM inside it, but the terminal handler can have a TPM inside it. The core banking can have a TPM inside it. Various web services and the servers running those web services can have TPMs in it. And of course, if you did do that, it allows you to fully secure your complete network. It makes it impossible for a hacker to install malware in any of those servers, because the TPM makes sure that you can't even change a single byte of the software inside any of those systems. Similarly, the ATM itself could be configured to be much more secure by having hardware secure elements inside each of the devices. This slide over here is a slide from the China version of the TPM. Do please have a look at that. And this final slide over here is a link to Cal's white paper. You can see that it is in Chinese. It is freely downloadable. There's a PDF version of it as well. Please do feel free to download that. Thank you very much. I am Aravinda Korala, CEO of Cal, and we are the largest ATM software company in the world. Okay, thank you.